Chapter 7 A Cat in Need. "What is that?" Tiger Lily asked. There was another yowl, followed by a sad little sob. "It sounds like someone is hurt," Violet said. Violet and Tiger Lily looked up. Big Red was clinging to a branch high in the tree, holding on as hard as he could. He didn't look very mean anymore. In fact, he looked like a scared and helpless kitten. Violet thought he even looked a tiny bit cute. From a distance, at least. "Help me!" Big Red cried. "Somebody help me!" Tiger Lily smirked. "He can stay up there for all I care." "Help!" Big Red wailed. "Please!" "Just climb down the way you went up," Violet suggested. "I can't," Big Red whispered and trembled. "I'm afraid of heights." Tiger Lily giggled. She couldn't help it. How could someone so big and mean be afraid of climbing down from a tree? She climbed up and down things all the time without even thinking about it. Violet was more sympathetic. She knew what it was like to be afraid. "Maybe we should do something," she said. "Why?" asked Tiger Lily. "Cats are a nuisance. Besides, he was just about to pounce on you. He deserves what he gets." Big Red whimpered again. Violet felt sorry for him in spite of herself. "Well, we can't just leave him there," Violet said. "Didn't you read your Mouse Scout handbook? To make a difference, we're supposed to be helpful, especially to those in need." "We've already made a difference," said Tiger Lily. "We cleaned up the park. Twice. We don't need to do anything else. That badge is ours." "But Tiger Lily, we have to help him." Violet felt tears coming to her eyes. "He needs us." Tiger Lily hesitated. She didn't trust Big Red, but she hated to see Violet upset. Violet was Violet. If she saw a chance to do good in the world, she was going to take it. It was one of her most annoying qualities. Just then, Hyacinth and Petunia walked by on their way to school. "Come on, you two," called Hyacinth. "It's almost time for the meeting." Violet gasped. She had never been late to a meeting before. She had heard rumors about Miss Poppy sending mice back to Buttercups for being late, and she wasn't going to let that happen to her. But she also had to help Big Red. It was her Mouse Scout duty. "We've got a situation, Scouts." Tiger Lily pointed up at the tree. When they spotted the stranded cat, Hyacinth laughed and Petunia stuck her tongue out. "I can't look down. It's making me dizzy," Big Red wailed from above. "Too bad, Cat," said Hyacinth. "We've got more important things to do." Cricket and Junebug scurried by, then stopped when they saw the other Scouts. "Almost late meeting," Junebug gasped. Running aggravated her asthma. "Did we miss something?" Cricket asked. "Is the meeting in the park today?" "No," squeaked Violet, and she pointed above her head and explained about Big Red. "Even if we wanted to help him," said Cricket, "how could we ever get the cat down? We can't carry him. We're just little mice." "I say we leave him there and go to our meeting," said Petunia, sticking out her tongue again. "It serves him right." Tiger Lily looked up at the tree. She had to admit, Big Red did look scared. But Cricket was right. How could they help? It was a terrible dilemma. "I should have just stayed in my elevator," she thought. Tiger Lily looked at the trash basket. She looked up at the tree. Then she looked back at the basket. She said. Would it? "Hold up, Mouse Scouts," she shouted. "I have an idea." Mouse Scout Handbook. Teamwork. Some projects are too big for one mouse alone. But you are a Mouse Scout, and a Mouse Scout always has a team behind her. If you have an idea for a big project, propose it to your troop as something you can do as a team. When Mouse Scouts work together, they can accomplish almost anything. A team works best when everyone has a specific task. Decide together what needs to be done and who will do what. If you finish your tasks before others, try to be helpful to another team member. Remember that you are not competing with your team members. You are all working together to accomplish something. In a good team, every member is an important part as everybody else is part. Here is a fun game that will help you and your fellow Mouse Scouts working as a team. Tied in knots. Have everyone stand in a circle. With your right hand, grab the tail of the Mouse Scout next to you. With your left hand, reach across the circle and grab someone else's left hand. It must not be the same mouse whose tail you are holding. Without letting go, work together to untangle yourself so that you are again